All right. We're back. We are back for another edition of Inside the Minecraft Studio. Today we have a very special guest. He is the Cornholer Supreme, aka shitposting Master Flex over here. Everybody say hi to Carterup19.
What's going on, everyone? I know I've been MIA of late. I apologize for that. My social calendar, for some reason, has just been filled up lately. Which is very unusual, I will admit.
Yeah, what kind of person has friends? Who hangs out with people?
I don't know. I need more virtual friends, really. Like, these people are all I have right now.
And sometimes some people would say that these people are enough. Oh, hold on 1 second. Just have to fix something in the chat here.
Oh, perfectly acceptable, Strak. Perfectly acceptable.
All right. So, as you all are aware, lately I have been saying I'm going to put mod in chat here, and we do have a chat moderator. So, let me see. We are going to be all set. All right.
Perfect.
Everyone, Carter, you want to just talk first here a sec and see how everything's going? Let's hear see how the audio is. You spell audio with an H now.
Audio? Like
the
whiskey?
Whiskey?
Audio?
Whip.
Whiskey?
Whip.
Alright, how is the audio, Strak?
Oh, let's ask the chat. Chat, how is everyone? Can you hear the audio? There should be music playing, and you should hear the Cornholer Supreme over there, and myself.
Doing that Cornholer Supreme nickname.
Oh, you bet that story's getting told. You bet that story's getting told.
It's not even much of a story as opposed to you just giving me a nickname.
Well, yeah, but the corn shucking story is also pretty funny.
Oh, you're willing to share that story?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, it's a good one.
I share a lot of things with this chat. So, what do you think? Should we get started here?
We can. I mean, am I going to be on the hot seat here or what?
I don't know. We'll have to see how much research I did in the last 5 minutes while I was trying to figure out Skype and everything.
As if you haven't known me for, like, what, 6 years now?
All right. Perfect. So, yeah, why don't you tell us, what is your Minecraft history? How did you get into it?
Well, I think it started off, I believe, that was in the trap house of junior year.
Yeah.
And that was right around when Fit started playing. And at first, I'm like, what the hell is this game? It looks so pixelated. It looks dumb. Like, why is he playing this shit? And the more you look into it, you're like, hey, this could be really fun. This looks all right. And at first, I tried purchasing it, and that's when you could only buy it using euros, not even American dollars. So my credit card did not like that, and I was unable to purchase it for like a good year. And then I would say senior year, Fit was able to just gift it to me. So, and then that's when I started playing. It was before the even days of land worlding or anything like that, where you could go into multiplayer. So it was just kind of fucking around, in creative mode, and I didn't play it that much, but the minute we started a LAN world, that was later in senior year, when we did large biomes, which was a great idea. Not.
Yeah, large biomes was the bane of our existence that year.
Yeah, I mean, we went on adventures. I would get lost, and you guys would have to find me. It was a great time. That was before I understood the whole coordinates thing.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, usually our nights consisted of, hey, let's go out to the bars. Hey, it's a great idea after the bars at 2:30 in the morning. Let's play some Minecraft. So
yeah, it was either that or, hey, it's Saturday. We could be doing our homework right now. I should be writing a paper. But Minecraft just sounds like a better idea for 8 hours.
Yeah, that's kind of how all of, our senior and super senior year went. Homework, yeah, it'll get done. It always did, mostly. But that's all right. So yeah, while we're on the topic of school and everything, why don't you tell me here, what was your overall college experience?
My overall college experience was a very interesting one, actually. In high school, I was one of those kids who got like 3.8, 4.0s by not trying. Yeah. I didn't even pick up a goddamn book, nothing, didn't have to study for tests or anything. And then all of a sudden freshman year comes on and I'm like, dude, I can do this. It's fine. I don't have to read any of the required reading, nothing like that. Pro tip, yes you do. Didn't do as well as I normally did. And I'm a little bit of a lazy person from time to time. And grades weren't that high. And then finally I kind of just figured shit out. and actually ended up on the dean's list my last 3 semesters of college, so that was kind of fun.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's the academic side. The social side was even more fun. That kind of distracted me. Freshman year was a lot of Halo 3 on the Xbox.
Oh, boy,
all-nighters.
yes.
Oh, we were idiots. We would it would be like a Monday night and we'd decide, hey, let's just pull an all-nighter playing Halo and listening to The Lonely Island. Like, fun times, but terrible for academics.
Yeah, especially Lonely Island. I've been told they're not really good studying music to listen to.
No, not at all. Yeah, one of your favorite Abbeys was a part of those all-nighters, Stryak.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, and then we would just get UC breakfast in the morning and not go to class in the afternoon. It was a terrible, terrible plan.
Oh, man. Speaking of food on campus, we had one dining hall. We're not going to share the name, but it was nicknamed to give you very rough mornings the next morning. So, but on the bright side, they always had free bacon. Always had
and it was unlimited free bacon, too.
Yeah.
Don't forget about that. Like, you knew who the hungover people were just by the amount of bacon they would put on their plate.
Yeah, and I don't want to fool you guys into thinking it was actually, like, good bacon. It was bacon, but it wasn't like that double thick Applewood smoked kind of bacon. It was just, like, it was, like, 2 steps away from being cardboard. You could have, like, I don't know, built, like, a nice little science fair project on it, and it probably would have stayed up. So,
I mean, honestly, I think cardboard's even crispier than this bacon was. This was just straight grease bacon.
Yeah, absolutely. It was pretty bad. But, yeah, my chat's telling me we just got a shout out from Fitz, so be aware of the incoming. So,
oh, yeah. All right, well, thank you, Fit.
Yeah, much appreciated. Fit was on our first episode here, and I like this series. I think it's going to be fun. I also have a 3rd episode planned with someone, so if you're a fan of 2B2T, make sure to stay tuned. But back to the man of the hour here. Carter.
Oh, you make me feel so special here.
What was your favorite college course you had to go through, or that you took?
Favorite college course? Well, I was a journalism major. I'll throw that out there right now. And my favorite one was a sports writing class, actually, because half the time you didn't have to show up to class. The assignment was, hey, there's a daytime baseball game going on. Just go to the game and write about it. Give me a story. So, and a lot of it was just, the teacher was real cool. You know, he was pretty strict on deadlines because that's what journalism is. But, you know, he gave some constructive criticism. The first thing he said, though, which will resonate with me, and that's the reason why I did not become a journalist, in case you were wondering. He said, all right, guys, so just to let you know, if you continue in this career, you're going to miss a lot of dinners, and you're probably going to get divorced at least once or twice.
What an uplifting professor. At least he was honest with you, though.
He told it like it was, though, so I kind of give him credit for that.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, it was a real fun class. I just basically got to go and write about sports, and if you know anything about Carter here, I'm quite the sports guy. I'm the one of us 3 who actually pays attention to sports.
He does like his sports ball. He does like the balls. Balls.
I like my ball, all right? Ball.
Yeah. Chat, feel free to put questions in there if you have anything for Carter. If you're a fan of the College Island series, well, you'll probably have heard all the stories already, but yeah, feel free to put them there or send them to me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is @Stryak1701, and Carter, I heard if you get 700 Twitter followers, you were going to do something. I don't remember what you told me, but...
Yeah, tomorrow night I will be in our state capital for a concert. If you've ever heard of the rapper Atmosphere, I'm going to a show. If I get to 700 followers by, let's say, like noon tomorrow, I will actually do a live feed. I will Periscope that and just show the show, and then downtown Madison life, which is our big college here. So that's really a good time. There's gonna be a lot of people there, and yeah, just kind of see where it goes.
Yeah, I like it. Also, someone in my chat, shout out to you, Frosty420 here. I do have the chat up on the side, and I will be making shout outs, and if you have a good question, I'll probably read it. You told me about a Reddit post you saw the other day, and it involved something Viagra is to men as something else is to something else. I don't remember what it was. Do you remember?
I'm trying to think right now. It was, it got you laughing your ass off, so I mean...
busted my ass laughing so hard from it.
Oh, God. I'm gonna have to find it eventually. I can't think right now.
That's all right.
Damn it.
That's all right. We'll get it together. We'll get it. But, yeah, and then, let's see here. What else we got? What was your least favorite class you had to take in in college?
Oh god, all right. This one was a general education class. Essentially, it was something that you had to take to graduate, and it was like called Individual and Society. And essentially, what it was, the basically it was just trying to culture you about the world. But the problem was, I had the most monotone teacher in the world, and it was an 8 a.m. class. See, this was my freshman year, where you're thinking like, oh, I got it for high school at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I can totally handle an 8 a.m. class.
Yeah.
But in college, you kind of tend to not sleep a lot. So I ended up not going to that class very often because I just overslept. That was the time of the all-nighters as well. So it was just god awful. Like at one point we were talking about how in Africa some cultures like completely cut off the clitoris.
Yeah.
And that at 8 a.m., like you don't want to hear that shit, and you don't want to hear women telling the story of that happening. No offense. Like it was just the worst class in the world.
Oh yeah, that just sounds terrible. Painful too. But
Didn't you have to take that STRIAC at some point?
oh, I'm pretty sure I did. If I remember correctly, my individual and society teacher was a giant hippie. So she made us watch this Yoko Ono flick all about butts. I'm pretty sure the whole thing was called Butts. And it was literally just people's asses. It was like a good 4 or 5 minutes of just people facing away from the camera looking at their ass. Might have been some walking, I don't really recall. It was like also 8:30 every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. No, I'm sorry, that was 8 o'clock Monday, Wednesday, Fridays.
Oh, that's awesome. Also, Frosty, thank you. It's caps lock is the Viagra of the typing world.
Yes. And then there's more to it, and it's pretty great.
That was a great thread.
Let's see here. Dan wants to know, did you like high school? Yes or no, and why?
Fuck no, high school was the fucking worst. My high school experience was, I was kind of a little guy actually. I didn't hit my growth spurt until like junior year. Yeah. I was like a 5'2", maybe 120-pound kid, like trying to play football and shit. Like it just did not work out. And I got picked on like you would not fucking believe.
Yeah.
And at that age, like I would say freshman through junior year was shit. And then finally senior year is when people are like, you know what? Let's not be assholes to each other. Yeah. And actually, like they just don't give a shit about the basically little cliques of it all. But overall, high school was shit. Everyone keeps telling you, oh, it's the best time of your life. No, it's fucking not. College was the best time of my life.
Yeah, college was great. I mean, it was a hell of a time, really. So, I guess, do you have any life pro tips for college? I mean, apart from the one you gave earlier about reading your textbooks?
Yeah, actually trying, I would say, works. I would say most of it is, yeah, you're going to learn in the classroom. Make sure you take that seriously. But most of the time, it's just finding good people to be around and, you know what, enjoy your social life as well. That's part of it, because us as adults, we don't go out as much as we normally do. Like, I miss the whole collective nature of being able to walk across the street to one of your best friend's house instead of being scattered around. Like, we're scattered all around the state, all of my college friends, and it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So that's why I would say, actually, you know, take your social life seriously as well. You're going to look back on fonder memories if you actually enjoy yourself in college.
Oh, absolutely. And that's one of the things. Like, people always, like, ask me on Twitter and stuff like that, you know, freshman year in college, do you have any advice? I usually tell them the same 3 things. 1, leave your dorm room door open, because I'm pretty sure that's how you make all your friends your freshman year. They will be friends on your floor. Second thing is be nice to everyone, because you never know who will be grouped up with in a group project later if you're in the same classes. Everyone is valuable in their own way, except for some people who aren't that valuable at all. Fit. No, I'm just kidding. He's very valuable. He kept us young.
He actually was. Yeah, he did. He did.
But yeah, other than that, my third thing I usually gave people, just shower daily and change your underwear. You'd be amazed how smelling nice actually will get people to talk to you.
Yeah, and wash your bed sheets, goddammit. Seriously, those things smell.
Oh, dude, yeah. My roommate always got mad at me for that.
Way to go, Strack.
I know, right? My brown bear. But
by the way, I'm seeing on chat if is Fit going to evacuate because of the hurricane. No, Fit is safe. Don't worry about that. Fit is very okay right now. I texted him the other day, and he's out of the path of the hurricane, so we're okay. You don't have to worry about Fit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure What was I gonna say there? I'm pretty sure if a hurricane ever approached Fit, he'd just punch it and it'd like go back the other way. Just give it one of those deep, growly, clown down sort of things and go that way.
Yeah, I mean, he does have like he has like a fucking water supply just in case, because I don't think Fit's the type to evacuate, actually.
Yeah. No, he'd probably just wait it out, just board up the windows and get some sheet metal, just make his own bunker.
Yeah, but he's okay. So,
Yes.
what else you got for me here, Stryak? I'm not on the hot seat yet. I haven't heard any, like, real,
Oh, no, they come out of nowhere.
Oh,
They come out of nowhere.
alright.
Let's see,
Well,
I
I'm
might
waiting
give you a
for
warning,
the
I might
two
not.
deep 5 me questions here.
2d5. Oh, boy. Oh, let's see here. Let's see, does Chad have anything good here?
I'm sure Chad has something for us here.
Nothing I'm seeing right now. So we'll go to my pre-made questions. Let me just flip through my pages.
Oh, go to the index cards.
Yes, let's see here. Covered favorite class, least favorite class. Let's talk about television. Everybody loves TV.
Alright.
TV was the quintessential enjoyment of our childhood, unless you were active, played sports, or went outside. But what are your favorite TV shows? What do you like to watch? Do you enjoy dramas, comedies, dramedies, soaps?
I'll tell you what my favorite show right now is. I'm actually probably going to watch it right after this stream because I missed it because of Dark Knight. Atlanta on FX. Atlanta with Donald Glover is by far my favorite show. It's kind of a dramedy, and it's just hilarious. I'm just a big fan of Donald Glover too, so that's probably why I love it so much. Other than that, Scrubs is my all-time feel-good show. Anytime I'm having a bad day, I just turn on Scrubs. I was just watching Scrubs a little bit today, even though it wasn't a bad day. Scrubs, what's another one for me? I went through Shameless, like, I can vouch for me. I went through like 5 seasons of Shameless, like, so quick. I love that show so much.
Yeah.
Other than that, I enjoy something that will make me laugh, honestly, because life is way too serious all the time. So something that actually gets me to sit down, chill, and laugh, I'm all for it. Like, The Office is also another one that I absolutely love.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Absolutely. So what was your favorite 90s show?
Ooh, Legends of the Hidden Temple by far.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. You did, what's it called? You went as, Orange Iguanas, was it? No, that was, it was Orange Iguanas, yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite Halloween costumes. It was bullshit because my girlfriend at the time, for some reason, just didn't get it. I don't know why. She thought it was the dumbest costume ever, and we had to do a different, like, couples costume. So now that I'm single, I'm kind of happy I get to do my own thing this year for Halloween, finally.
Absolutely. All right. Well, let's take a couple questions from Chad. Let's see here. Jamie Woodhull Fell. Did we have jobs in college? Carter?
I actually did. Let's see, for most of it, I worked for our school's sports information department, which essentially it kind of handled putting out press releases to the media. We actually had a pretty decent sports program, so that was happening a lot where I had to go talk to the media, give out press releases, and then we would go to the games and actually take live stats and everything like that. It was a really fun job because it was half office work, half go out to the games and actually just do shit there. So that was a really fun job for me in college. Strak, what about your job experience in college?
Well, I was a cook in a Mexican restaurant for 3 years straight. My friend our friend Raz, we lived with him for a couple years. He would always come in. He was like, "Yes, just what I want: authentic Mexican food cooked by a Lithuanian." And I'm just like, you know what? Well played, my friend. Well played. Other than that, well, you and I bounced for that 3 to 6 months. It's something like that. So that was always fun.
I never really considered that a job. I just considered that hanging out with you for like 5 hours at a bar.
Yeah, it was basically just us drinking beer and having the power of a god. So.
Oh, it was fantastic. Especially when we took away IDs and that one girl who every time she came back trying to get her fake ID back, her top got lower.
Yeah, that was kind of ridiculous.
And lower.
Like, she didn't hide it. She just went back up to the top of the stairs, like lowered her shirt, and then came back down. Oh,
it's like, nope, sorry.
Well, thank you so much, Jamie, for the question. And then we have Pro Profster here. Are you two homosexuals?
That's the common theme that people keep asking us. And the answer is, unfortunately, no. Sorry to ruin all your fantasies about us, but we are not homosexuals.
That we're willing to admit.
Yeah.
Next question. Thank you for that, Pro Profster. Abby. Abby asks, what's your biggest fear?
Honestly, my biggest fear is just failure. I kind of have a life goal. Won't share it right now, but I mean, honestly, it's just I don't want to fail in my life goal. And not living up to expectations that I have set for myself really scare the shit out of me. Like, I want to be able to actually have a nice career, you know, hopefully settle down. We'll see. And if I fail at that, I'll kind of feel like a life failure. So that's kind of my deep, dark fear. And I just got fucking poisoned.
You know what? Yep. That's what you get. I don't
what
know
I get
why.
for going to negative town. God damn it.
Yeah, so let's see here. What's the next thing? Oh, all right. What's your biggest regret? Thank you, Jesse Murray. I appreciate that question.
Ooh. Honestly, my biggest regret, I'll admit it, it was probably my major of journalism. I'm actually a fairly good writer, and that's the reason why I went into journalism. Because creatively, nah, I'm not exactly that creative when it comes to writing, like creating stories and such. But I'm very good at explaining shit and putting it down pen and paper using elegant words. I have a pretty decent vocabulary, I would think. And I thought journalism was the route to go there. And then I found out the hours that you have to work, shit that you have to do in order just to get a decent column. And honestly, I wasn't really willing to do that. And I probably should have chosen a more businessy major like marketing or something like that, because I'm very good at communicating with people and I enjoy talking to people. So I probably should have went somewhere around like sales or something businessy. I probably would have excelled pretty well at that. So that's probably my biggest regret, is that, like, I'm set up with a pretty decent job now, but I will admit I'm not the happiest there. Ooh, big shocker.
Yeah.
So so I would say I probably should have chosen a different major in college. It's bullshit that that make you choose something that you're supposed to do for the rest of your life at fucking age 18. That is my biggest qualm about college. They don't give you enough general classes to like try and figure it out, because they expect you to graduate in 4 years, and it's a lot of fucking money. So
it is, yeah.
I think that's my biggest complaint about college right now. But yeah, I'd say biggest regret would be choosing journalism as my major.
Fair enough. So this is a question from a long time listener, first time caller, Sino for Prez. What's your favorite food?
Ooh, give me a ribeye steak, specifically from Morton's, with a little black truffle butter melted over the top, and some black truffle fries on the side, and that meal is probably my favorite thing in the world. Give me a nice port wine on the side as well.
Ooh, that port wine.
Oh, you have had that port wine. That's actually the same one from Morton's, and it is fucking delicious.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, I added a little addition over here. I don't know if you can see it. You should turn around, because I know you and I are big fans of that hit internet web show Between Two Ferns with Zach Galifianakis. So right now we are between two lips. Get it?
I fucking
there are two
love
lips,
it.
and there's two of them. Yeah. All right. Let's back to fishing.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Let's see. Chat, keep the questions coming. Questions coming. We're liking this. I mean, I'm almost to the bottom of my list here. Ish. Nah, I'm just kidding. Let's talk about movies. Let's talk about film. What's your favorite film?
Favorite film?
Motion picture.
Honestly, I would have to say one of the first films that my dad and I, like, he literally sat me down and said, "Son, you need to watch this. This is going to change your life." That movie was Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh.
That is one of my all-time favorite movies. It gets me every single time. I always laugh at the flying cow scene every fucking time. That and I would say The Big Lebowski. That's one of my all-time favorite movies as well. I always have to have a White Russian while I'm watching it.
Oh yes. You know, we should probably make our way to Lebowski Fest next time it's in town.
Absolutely. I think I was out of town last time, so I wasn't able to do it, but man, that would be so much fun to do.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Just writing down questions from chat as I'm seeing the good ones.
No worries.
All right. This one is from MRZ Ranger. What's your favorite beverage? What is your beverage of choice?
Ooh, beverage of choice. I'm gonna sound like the biggest bro in the world right now, but I have this vanilla bean protein that is so fucking good. I drink it 2 to 3 times a day, honestly. It's Select Protein, if you want to look it up. It is by far the greatest tasting protein ever, and Strya can probably comment on that as well because I've made shakes for him before.
It's true. He actually cooks for me quite a bit too.
Yeah, I cooked for you tonight, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, that, or if we're talking non-bro, I would say my favorite beer is Spotted Cow. It's something that you can only have in Wisconsin.
Yes.
It is absolutely delicious. Favorite non-alcoholic drink? Give me an Arnold Palmer and I'll be set.
Ooh, Arnie Palmers are always good. I think he just passed away recently, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
The drink mogul, Arnold Palmer.
Yeah, absolutely. I know one of the radio stations I listened to was very upset about it. But
Yeah, he was a good dude. He was a good dude, that's for sure.
that's what I've been told. All right. This next question's from Kayla Barnhouse. Carter, would you ever go skydiving?
Honestly, yeah, I would. I know Stryak's very afraid of heights.
Yeah,
but,
fuck that. No.
But yeah, I absolutely would. It's been something that I've kind of always wanted to do, but I would have to do it where I'm not the one controlling the parachute. That is way too much pressure for me. I know I would fuck it up. I'm a fuck up. So I would need someone else to, kind of latch on and pull the parachute. But yeah, if I was ever given the opportunity, I definitely would. Now's the time. I really don't have any kids or anything like that or a girlfriend, so I'm good.
Let me ask you this. Would you go skydiving if it had the remote control to eject the parachute? And by eject, I mean, pull the chute. So your life would literally be in Fitz's hands.
Honestly, fuck that, no. Because he wouldn't let me die. Don't think that, but I know Fit would fuck with me. And he would wait till the very last moment that the parachute could engage.
Yeah.
That's what he would do. I can't handle that.
That's fair. That's very fair. Very fair. All right. Let's see here. Another one from MRZ Ranger. Would you guys ever play 2B2T?
No. That shithole is not for me.
That's what I think too.
Like, honestly, I don't think it's that much of a shithole. I think that's for more serious Minecraft players. And I'm more of a casual when it comes to Minecraft. I feel like I would just get completely embarrassed there. It's really not my scene. So that's the main reason why I wouldn't do 2B2T.
Fair enough. So this next question here comes from Tank Destroyer. I am going to alter it a bit. His initial question is, what Pokemon games have you guys played? Let's switch it up. What's your favorite Pokemon game you've played?
Ooh. That is a good question there, sir. For reference, I did start with Red, and I played all the way through Silver and Gold. Those are I didn't do any of the next generation stuff after that. I just kind of lost interest as a kid. I would honestly say my favorite was Blue. Yellow, I didn't really like the fact that you had to have Pikachu with you all the time, because Pikachu, it's cute as shit, but it's a fucking terrible Pokemon. The defense is shit. The learn set is not that good because you have to fucking teach it Thunderbolt, and I'd rather give that TM to Jolteon anyways. But I would say Blue is my favorite just because it had the better exclusive Pokemon in my humble opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. And plus there's a certain thing to it for it, because like we watched the show when we were kids, and the game came out, and we were just kind of like, you know what? We need this. And that first time you start it up and hear just the intro music, it's pretty great. There's no feeling quite like it. So, let's see here. What else do we have? Alright. Let's go with... Carter, you still with me?
I am still with you, yes.
Okay, I thought I heard a click like you left. I was about to be very disappointed. Like, no one runs after me.
No, fuck you, Strike. I'm leaving. This interview is bullshit. You're asking me bullshit questions, and I want to get the fuck out of here.
I totally understand it. So let's follow that up. I think I know the answer to this because I believe we talked about it on College Island, but what's your favorite video game you've ever played?
Oh, why you gotta do this to me, Straya? Now you're hitting me with the hard questions.
Oh, that was one that was pre-listed here on my page, and I was like, oh, we're getting to it. We're getting to it.
Honestly, I'll put it in two. There's a video game that I had the most fun playing, and the video game that I was best at. The video game I was best at was Halo 3, just because I logged an insane amount of man hours on that, and I just got really good at online play. Like Lone Wolf rank, I got all the way up to 40. I was pretty damn good at it. Favorite game to play through, and honestly, I love playing through it. And another thing I love doing is I love watching someone else play through it.
Oh yeah.
The Last of Us. The Last of Us is such a fucking good game. That's the reason why I got a PS4 in the first place, was that game right there.
Yeah, absolutely. That game was like, I think we started off like just kind of switching off, and we kind of continued that through. But eventually, you made me play through it, and then it's one of those games that you watch it and it's like a movie. And then if you get to enjoy it with your friends, because I know there are a lot of times that game will hit you right in the feels. It doesn't hold back.
Oh, it hits you in the feels right from the fucking beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's see here. A question from Daniel Dan here. What's the worst relationship you've ever been in?
Oh man, I've got a good one for this.
Oh yeah, I know the answer to this, and I'm ready.
Oh man, all right. It was freshman year at college, and honestly, it was my first ever girlfriend.
Yeah.
She seemed nice enough, you know. I was set up with her by my friend Banana Girl, Straya.
Yep. Yeah.
And she was nice, and ended up dating her for like 8 months. She was a little bit clingy, but I thought like, oh, she likes me. Like girlfriends are supposed to be like that, right? No, not at all. Basically, long story short, I won't get into like the specifics of my relationship, but one, she lied about having cervical cancer.
Yep.
2, she lied about being raped. And 3, she lied about being pregnant with my kid.
Yep.
So I would consider that a pretty fucked up relationship, if you ask me.
Yeah, that was definitely not a model-worthy relationship.
No.
Nothing you want to look back on with fond memories. So let's see.
Yeah, she was just. Let's just say there was other psycho moments that I won't get into too much into detail, but yeah, that was bad. It was not a good start for like relationships for Carter here.
No, not at all. Speaking of, someone in the chat also asked, Daniel Dan again, welcome. I don't know why I said welcome, but thank you again for reminding me. You have a special talent, and I'd love to pimp you out at bars with this talent.
No.
I think it's time. I think it's time.
You used to pimp me out for like 2 different things. First thing at bars, you'd be like, hey, this is Mike. Touch his butt, it's really firm.
Yeah. And then second thing.
You never pimped me out. You found out about this talent like 2 years ago. We never really pimped this out at bars. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
But
well, I pimped you out a couple times.
I mean, yeah, in like normal party situations.
Yeah.
All right, let me. I gotta get in the character for this. Gotta not smiling. What tune should I do?
I think you do some Kesha. Not even joking.
You. I'm not
even joking. Do it. It's going down. You're yelling timber.
Is that good enough?
Yeah, and now you get your prize. You get your prize.
What the fuck is this? What are you giving me? Oh, god damn it.
We got him. We got him.
You got me with the Kesha lyrics, Diamonds, people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. So we got the Kesha Diamonds to Carter over there. All right. That was good. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually really happy that worked out the way it did. But
like,
as you can tell...
Did it make anyone's ears bleed? I kind of feel bad about that.
Well, yeah, from excitement. All the blood rushed to my ears trying to get a better sound. But...
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's tone it down here. What are you most proud of?
All right. We'll break this down. First off, the most thing I've been proud of this past year was the fantastic beard I was able to grow this summer. That was a fucking gem of a beard.
Yes.
Then second one, I would say the weight loss that I've gone through this past year, which is kind of crazy. If anyone's wondering, I kind of went into a phase where I got a little bit lazy, a little out of shape, and in the past, what was it? When I started, it was like April, May is when I took working out like really seriously.
Pretty close. I think it was like end of March, and then yeah, into April is when like I think it was like the 28th, 29th, and then yeah.
Yeah, I'm down 60 pounds since then.
Yeah, he's almost a quarter of the person he was now.
Yeah. And then I guess the generic, I'm quite proud of myself for finishing college. After the tumultuous senior year that I had, I was able to come back and make the dean's list and such. So being able to actually finish college, that's big. So that's something that I'm probably most proud of. I made my mama proud too.
Yeah? Oh, mama. Mama loves it.
So yeah, I would say those are my most proud moments.
Yeah, so let's see here. A couple people keep asking, do you play any sports?
I do. In high school, I was a 3-sport athlete. I did football, basketball, and baseball through, let's see, basketball was only 2 years, but football and baseball are 4 years. Now I'm pretty much only a softball player in summer for like organized sports. I don't think you can consider darts really a sport. It's more of a bar game. But softball is pretty decent at it. Softball I play from like April until like October. It's a long ass season for me because I actually play tournaments and shit instead of the regular old like bar league, rec league kind of person. Because I play in state tournaments actually. 3 years ago I was all-state third baseman actually. If I want to kind of flex right there.
Toot your own horn. I like it.
But I'm actually a pretty decent softball player, so that's the sport that I play right now.
All right. Now let me ask you this. What else do you like to do outside of video games and keeping me entertained?
Let's see. I enjoy a bottle of scotch. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Really, we have a little, we could kind of call it a, we'll call it a hill. I enjoy hiking, and when Strike and I went there for a walk a couple weeks ago, I really enjoy doing that. I enjoy walking. Working out is my big thing.
It's live now. Let's see, as soon as it comes up on YouTube here. Oh, look at this. Stream resumed. Stream is continuing. Crisis averted, everyone. We have fixed it. Gotta love random internet disconnections. Oh, boy. Not that story. All right. Well, some people sent me some DMs on Twitter just to kind of pick up right where we left off. What do you say we answer some DMs here?
Let's slide into the DMs, sir.
Slide into the DMs. All right. Spooked Frosty wants to know, is Carter sexually active?
Oh, it's active, all right.
Let's see here. We got one from Anna Plays. Carter, if you were to start a YouTube channel, what games would you be playing?
Honestly, I would probably do more Twitch and just be. I'm more of a PS4 player than I am a computer gamer. I would probably do some Rocket League because I'm actually fairly decent at that. Peggle because, come on, who doesn't love watching Peggle?
Oh, I love watching your Peggle.
You would go there, Stryak.
You bet your ass I did. All right, let's see what else we got. Question from Elena the Panda. Here's a question. How many unicorns have you eaten? Very important, everyone needs to know.
I thought it's illegal to eat unicorns.
It was,
can I plead the fifth on that?
Sure, we'll plead the fifth. Let me ask you this then. How many unicorn horns have you saved inside your room?
2.
2. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I did not know how to answer that.
That's very fair. Any answer really would have worked. All right. So let's see here. How long has the stream been so far? This has been resumed. Oh, we're at 39 minutes. Oh, we got time yet. We got some time.
So
let's take it down. Take it deep. Who's your childhood hero?
Ooh, childhood hero. Oh, let's see here. I gotta think back to this. Honestly, my dad. Not to be too sentimental about it, but I mean, he was always there coaching literally every single sport that I played, which is hard to do when he worked as much as he did. So and he was able to stick around and be a good dad. I mean, I would definitely say my dad. Yeah.
That's fair. That's a very fair thing.
Not to be too cliche about it, but
hey, it's a good answer. It's a very good answer.
Yeah.
So let's get into something else here. Let's bring it back up. Bring it back up. Oh, too far. You brought it up too far. Let's lower it a bit. Lower it a bit. All right. Tell us a college story. What is one of your favorite experiences that you had with Fit9 in college?
ooh. See, the problem is I gotta make sure it's like stream worthy. I don't know. You really have to make me think about that.
I can tell you one of my favorite times.
All right, you start us off, and then I'll see like what the appropriate level of college story I can give here.
Oh, you give any story, just don't use real names or places. As a matter of fact, make something up, and I'm sure it'll be great. People will love it. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, you go first.
You want me to go first? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Sophomore year. Our first snowfall. Well, not our first snowfall. But our first large blizzard. Because we had about 6 inches of snow. Our first large blizzard, though, it was like midnight, and I think it was the night after our exams. Like after exams had ended, and we still had some people. And what we ended up doing was getting a group of like 24 to 30 people and playing a giant game of tackle football out on the practice football field, aka the soccer field at our college. So I think it was that year. I know you were there, and
I think so.
You leveled someone quite well.
We'll just call him Singer.
Yeah. That's a very fitting name.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because when you've never played snow football, you probably should, because it's actually a really good time. Because what you do is you can run. Oh shit, I got kicked for idling.
Yeah,
you can. My bad.
That's okay.
You can run as fast as you want and basically tackle someone as hard as you can, and it's basically not going to hurt them. Well, I mean, when they hit the ground, when you initially hit them, yeah, it's going to hurt a little bit. But I knocked this kid's hat like clean off. He stayed on the ground for a good minute. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was
and
pretty
then people decided not to mess with me after that.
Yeah. That's fair. That's
All right,
very fair.
All right. I would say probably one of my favorite college stories between us would be a night at the Babcock, which was my sophomore and junior year house.
Yeah.
It was a real shithole, but it was great.
But
it was a night where... Yeah, it was our shithole. It was a night where we were consuming alcohol, I will admit. We were of age, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
I think maybe I was.
You probably were, yeah, that's right. And for some reason, I had a really weird roommate. I'm trying to think of a good nickname for him. We'll just call him a weird roommate.
Yeah.
And he comes out and he's completely trashed, and we have a poster of C-3PO on the wall. And he just starts chanting, 3PO! 3PO! And we start chanting with him, and I don't know what I was doing. I was moving around, or I might have just like jumped up and like came back down in the chair, and the chair fucking broke.
Yeah.
And we were all drunk, so that was the most hilarious thing in the world to us. And that's for some reason that's the one Babcock memory I remember the most. Is that it's just breaking the chair and Strike and I taking a picture of me just like completely shocked on the floor, giving thumbs up, and Strike pointing at me laughing. That's another college picture that Shenzi has of us.
Yeah, I remember that one very well. I love that story. That's a great story. Man, there was a lot of fun times in that house. Like, do you remember, I think it was that same year, actually, we all got super trashed, and then some random guy ordered, like, I think it was, like $90 worth of softcore porn on your TV that night?
Yeah! That was ridiculous. And the funny thing is, I didn't handle the bills. One of my girl roommate did. And she all of a sudden comes up and she's like, so this night, what exactly happened? And I'm just like sitting there embarrassed as fuck. And we actually had to have a party with like a little donation jar being like, help pay Carter's porn bill.
Yeah. And that was so funny because like, I think that was the year that you had the reputation of just like disappearing on us. Like, we don't know where you'd go, but we'd be in your house and all of a sudden you wouldn't be there.
Yeah,
So,
and a lot of the times it was just me going to bed too. And that was a night where I was so drunk, I was so tired. I'm like, fuck this, I'm going to bed. Guys, watch this for me. And clearly you guys didn't watch the party well enough because there was a $90 porn bill on the cable bill.
I mean, you might have told someone. You probably told the little Slutman Fresh there about... Yeah, long story short, we had a freshman slut. He wasn't really a freshman slut. Actually, he was just a very lovable person, but he's a little freshman that hung out with all his sophomores. And someone got really drunk and called him Slutman Fresh, so that nickname kind of stuck. But yeah, I don't remember where I was going with that, but I really just want to tell that story because he's great. But,
I think that was the night actually that I met El Jefe.
El Jefe? Speaking of, isn't it his birthday today?
It is El Jefe's birthday. Everyone in chat say happy birthday, El Jefe.
I'll have to send him nudes.
Yeah,
So.
you'll have to send him a picture of that. Because I might actually see El Jefe tomorrow.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's very cool.
Yeah, I think he's going out for his birthday, so I'll see him after the concert.
Hell yeah, dude, that'll be fun. Tell him I say hey, tickles Peggle for me. So,
You and the damn Peggle.
yeah, absolutely. So, it's, I think it's getting close to the end here. What do you say we, begin to wrap up? So I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit.
Speaking of music, I'm surprised you haven't even, asked me any music questions, considering that's my main area of expertise.
Actually, that's very true. Why don't you tell us about your music choices? Your music selections, even.
My music selections. Alright. Well, I'm a really big hip-hop head. The first album I ever bought with my own money was Big Willie Style.
Yeah.
By Will Smith, which is a fantastic album. To this day, it holds up. People always think, oh, he's just like a fucking popcorn rapper. He doesn't even swear, but he's got flow. And I respect a man with a good flow and good beats. Let's see here. Favorite, I was kind of thinking favorite song, but
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
I'll tell favorite song, I'll go through periods of time. My first favorite song that I can really remember was from that album, the Big Willie Style, Yes Yes Y'all. I actually listened to it the other day and it was phenomenal. Then I would say middle school, it was Everlong by the Foo Fighters. That was my favorite song of that time.
Dave Grohl is a musical genius.
Oh, he seriously is. He looks a lot like the drummer from Nirvana, though. Did you ever notice that?
Yeah, the likeness is uncanny.
Shit? Oh, shit. TNT.
We made it.
Then let's say, we'll go into college years. I would say it was, a song that I had on repeat was I Hate College by Sam Adams.
But you love all the parties?
Finishing kegs and dropping bottles of Bacardi.
Yeah.
Same in class, I'd rather lay up with a hottie. Single doesn't mean I'm looking for nobody.
Right. Play that song a lot.
Yeah, I did. It's a good song, though.
But do you remember what our actual song I would consider our theme song for sophomore year? It wasn't a good one, but in your car, it was just great.
Was it I'm in Miami, bitch, by LMFAO?
I'm in Miami, bitch! Yeah.
We kind of played that one as well.
Yeah, but it just sounded so good in your car.
Yeah. And then junior, I was obsessed with Freaks and Geeks, Childish Gambino. That was my favorite song then.
Ooh, Donald Glover again. I'm liking this. I like this recurring theme of Donald Glover. Don Glover. Don Glover.
Don Glover. Then I would say senior year would be probably Kingdom Heartbreak by Jetpack Jones.
JPJ.
And then, but if we're saying favorite song of all time that holds up throughout my entire life, would be It Was a Good Day by Ice Cube.
Oh, Spice Cube. Well, mostly just Ice Cube. Yeah,
and then
that's
the greatest album of all. Yeah, that's a great song. Greatest album of all time is The College Dropout by Kanye.
Kanye.
Come on, name me one bad song from that album.
I can't. No, dude, I'm a big fan.
Wait.
I'm a big fan. Oh man, I want to hate him, but he made Graduation.
I want to eat you, but I mean Graduation, motherfucker.
Yeah. I just realized the music I'm playing in the background had like some weird guy singing for a little bit. That was kind of creepy.
Good work.
I know, I probably should listen to the entire album first. But.
Alright, so yeah, if you want to do your wrap-up questions, I'm more than willing to
Alright,
participate.
Yeah. Well, I make these video series a lot like Inside the Actor Studio with James Lipton. And at the end, he always asked a famous questionnaire made famous by one of his favorite people. One of his idols, Bernard Pivot. It's a French name. I'm not good at French. I can't speak French very well. But I can do an incredible French accent. So, we will be going through. Answer the questions as honestly as you'd like. If you don't want to answer them, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, let's get into it.
Alrighty.
Carterup19. What's your favorite word?
Fuck.
Fits at the same damn thing.
Fit and I are kind of... We have a lot of similarities between us.
That's very true. What is your least favorite word?
Least favorite word? Failure.
Failure? That's a fair one. Carterup19. More people than should have asked me to ask you this question in chat. It just happens to be on this list. Carter, what turns you on?
Honestly, a strong, independent woman is my kryptonite. That is such a fucking turn on for me.
Fair enough. And Carter, what turns you off?
Drama queen kind of girls. Like ones that need attention 24/7 and will do anything for fucking attention.
Fair enough. Carter, what sound or noise do you love?
I love when I go to sleep. I put a fan on. Just the hum of a fan just relaxes the fuck out of me. So that's my favorite noise.
It quote unquote relaxes the fuck out of you.
I told you, fuck's my favorite word. God fucking damn it.
I love it. What sound or noise do you hate?
Kesha.
Oh, that sucks. I'm over Madonna. Kesha over Madonna. You logged out again. Would you get your ass back in here?
I'm sorry. I'm kind of playing Peggle in the background as well. My bad.
You asshole. I know where you sleep. I've seen where you live, and I screwed it up.
Yeah,
I know where you live, and I've seen where you sleep. But in all seriousness, no. What sound or noise do you hate?
Let's see. I honestly, the biggest thing I hate, and I know Fit already said it, a fucking crying baby. I cannot stand that for the life of me, and I thank God that my niece never really was a crier. Yeah. Because I love her to death, and I spend a lot of time with her, but a crying baby is the absolute fucking worst. If we're in a restaurant, I will stare down that parent who does not take their crying baby out of the room because it's that fucking annoying to me.
Dude, I'm right there with you, my friend. Right there with you.
Learn to parent, people.
So, Carter, what is your favorite curse word?
Oh, honestly, I don't know if I can say it on your stream.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll just say fuck for now. We'll say fuck.
Fair enough. All right. What profession other than yours would you like to attempt?
Ooh, honestly, I would love to be a cameraman for baseball games, like professional baseball games, because they get to fly out, travel to all of the different baseball parks, and baseball is my favorite to watch. I actually had an internship where I was a camera person, and I loved doing it. I just didn't have the connections or the training to actually, pursue it for a professional career. Yeah. But just being a cameraman, all you do is basically watch a baseball game, and that's your job. I would love doing that.
That's fair. And what profession would you not like to attempt?
Dildo tester? Dude, don't act like people don't have to test those things. Someone has to test dildos out. It's a real fucking thing, Stryac.
Oh, guys, son of a bitch, Carter. Son of a bitch. All right. For the last question of the evening, Carter, I'm actually going to turn the music off for this one.
Ooh, we're getting intense. All right.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say to you when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Carter, my son, Hitler did nothing wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cornholer supreme, professional shitposter extraordinaire, this has been Carterup19. Carter?
Thank you for spending some time with me tonight, people.
Oh, thank you for spending time with us. We appreciate it. Do you have any last words of advice and or parting words before you go?
Children, wear a condom. Cats are way better than children.
Truer words have never been spoken. Well, everyone, thank you for coming out to the stream. I believe we're going to call it a night here. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. And as I said, we'll be doing another episode coming up here. I want to say within the next week and a half, 2 weeks.
I'll give you guys a hint. It's a good one. I know who the guest may be, and you guys will enjoy it.
I'm pretty excited for it. I think it's going to be a great time. So get your 2B2T questions ready. But yeah, Carter, thank you for joining us. And I believe this should call it a night. Again, thank you, everyone. Have yourselves a fantastic evening.